Does it help or hinder when you get a breakthrough on superannuation and then George Christensen fronts the media and he had this to say?
I don't think Malcolm is as far removed from the Conservative side as people think he is. I think that he's got great propensity to listen and to act, and we've seen that regarding things like safe schools, the plebiscite. We've seen that with the superannuation thing. I don't think Malcolm actually is the bogeyman to the Conservative side within the coalition as is painted out to be by commentators mainly. Malcolm is the leader, and I don't want to see him toppled at any point of time at all. It would be disastrous. In fact, I've said doing that would be writing our suicide note. So no matter how bad it gets, Malcolm is the leader.
That's the political marriage vow, for better or worse. I'll stick with him, no matter how bad things get.
In sickness or in health.
But, in the end, George Christensen is saying Malcolm's actually closer to the Conservative side of politics than you realise. Does that help?
Well, he would say that, and he's just had a win. And, look, it doesn't actually hurt Malcolm Turnbull with the Conservative base and with the coalition base. Most of the yelling about Malcolm Turnbull comes from the very large number of voters who thought that Malcolm was Labor in Liberal clothes and who are outraged that he's not what they thought he was going to be. I think we're all a bit confused about exactly what Malcolm Turnbull is, but I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing, because if you're already angry about Malcolm not being what you thought he was, George Christensen isn't going to change your mind.
The improved model who, as George Christensen said, is more conservative than you think.
When George is saying nice things about you, seriously, you need to readjust your priorities.
It's been a great week for George. He got to step out from... Normally he does the nods in the background. He got to hold his own press conference.
He even waited for the Guardian to arrive. Here we are, the communists of the press, Gary, and George Christensen's waiting for us.
Wait a couple of minutes so everyone's set up.